Hello, folks. My name is Sean Simpkins. I'm a public adjuster here in Miami, Florida. And I just want to send a message to those homeowners who've been devastated by Hurricane Harvey. Texas homeowners, you have officially been screwed by your lawmakers. The reason why I say this, it's in regard to what used to be House Bill 1774. It's now a Texas law. It started today, September 1st. And basically, what this bill has done, it has taken away some important protection meant for policyholders. It has taken away attorneys' ability to help policyholders fight for justice against bad practices from the insurance company. I want you to listen to this a clip of this newscast that was put on by one of the local stations in the area. Just listen to this really quick.
Also, some misinformation circulating on social media about a change to
I'm
the
sorry, hold on.
insurance claims
Hold on.
process. So we did some research, and according to the Texans for Lawsuit
I'm sorry, hold
Reform,
on. I had to
HB
take the reverb out of there.
1774
Let's
will
start it over
not.
again.
Also, some misinformation circulating on social media about a change to the insurance claims process. So we did some research, and according to the Texans for Lawsuit Reform, HB 1774 will not impact the insurance claims process at all. Even though the legislation goes into effect on September 1st, it changes nothing for your friends or family who are filing insurance claims after Hurricane Harvey damage. This bill only applies to a lawsuit that is filed against an insurance company by a policyholder when the insurance claim is not paid. The vast majority of insurance customers never have to file a lawsuit.
I'm going to stop it right there. It is amazing that these people in positions, these politicians and these lawmakers, and even in collusion, the media are able to get away with pushing deceptive practices, deceptive issues that are just damaging to the people, in this case to the homeowners in Texas. This is completely damaging, and this is billions of dollars worth of issue that the homeowners are going to have to deal with. Millions and millions of homeowners are going to be affected now and deep into the future because of what they've done. Let me go back to some of the things that they are talking about in this news speech. They mentioned that Texans for Lawsuit Reform says that HB 1774 will not impact the insurance claims process. This is deceptive. It's true that no, it will not affect the insurance claims process. And as they state later on in the piece, they say that the bill only applies to lawsuits filed against insurance companies or filed against an insurance company by the policyholder. But that's part of the process. That's part of the process. And contrary to what they might make you believe, they try to indicate that there's not a lot of lawsuits, or there's not a lot of lawsuits filed against the insurance companies. That's not true. They're a very large portion of insurance claims turn into lawsuits, a very large portion, maybe not majority, but certainly somewhere around 40% at least turn into lawsuits. But what happens is the insurance company use the delay, deny, and defend tactics to harass and try to exhaust the policyholder. And they do this for 6 months, a year, 2 years, maybe even 3 years. And they try to exhaust the policyholder to keep them from getting their rightful recovery that they deserve from their insurance company. And so what happens is they delay and deny all the way up until it's time to go to court. And then what happens to the majority of those cases is the insurance company will settle at the last minute, from a week in advance to right there on the courthouse steps. They'll settle in advance with the representing attorney right there at the court for something close to what they were originally asking for, in order for it to be done so that they don't actually have to go to the trial. The attorneys, in that case, the attorneys get their attorney's fees, and the policyholders finally get something close to what they were originally supposed to pay after spending years in value and probably extra professionals investigating the claim and coming up with their proofs. And so this is insidious what the insurance companies and the politicians have pulled against the Texas homeowners. And I just want to say to you folks that you need to hold these politicians accountable. You need to think about these things, where you spend your money, and also when it comes to election time, because these people just screwed you out of tens of thousands of dollars and possibly hundreds of thousands of dollars in property value and appraisals on your home. And you need to hold these people accountable, because they're basically stealing from you, and they're trying to make it where you can't defend yourself using appropriate action, using a court of law to defend yourself. This is terrible. Texans, you officially been screwed by your government.